A swipe for the weather. Good, bad.
Whatever's the bad one initially.
Okay.
It'll eventually get better, just not today,
Okay.
you know. But there is at least some there's some light at the end of this proverbial tunnel here because we don't have as much of a severe weather threat. And even since this morning, the Storm Prediction Center has actually scaled back the expectation for where the enhanced risk zone is going to be. So we're going to walk you through all of that, what that actually means. But for now, there is active weather to actually track, and specifically at the shore. So let's start things off with a very dreary look here at Ocean City. I'm shocked there's still people out here, though. They're dealing with it. There is no thunder and lightning being reported within this, but there's obviously rain. You can even see the drops coming down on the camera lens there. But yeah, there's kids just running into the ocean. They're wet already. They don't care. But keep in mind that if you have maybe some family or friends that are out on the beach right now, just shoot them a text, let them know, make sure they're aware that they need to be paying attention to what's going on with the weather here for the rest of the day if they are going to wait it out. I mean, at least you save your beach spot this way, but this isn't obviously the most ideal start to an afternoon at the shore. And we do, as we zero in on Cape May County and part of Atlantic County, still have quite a bit of rain working its way through. It's at least light to moderate, in some cases quite heavily coming down right now. So maybe a good board game in the beach house kind of an afternoon for you here. But we are obviously far from alone at the beaches here from seeing the wet weather. The region as a whole could see some of it here today. A lot of clouds regardless, but already some showers, as we discussed earlier in the show, coming through. And even one wider zoom shows one pretty heavy batch of rain that sort of dwindled and fizzled as it worked its way into central Virginia here. But there is more on the way. But again, that threat zone has shifted. Now, most of the region still sits in some kind of a threat, but it's diminished threat. So we're down to marginal risk across the city, at least, and through the central area. But off to the south, you're still sitting in a slight risk through much of Delaware, as well as just clipping Cape May and Cumberland County. But yeah, you got to go pretty far south. Not even D.C. is included in that enhanced risk anymore. And just the reason for it? The energy is working its way to the south, and we don't have enough sunshine to help get that instability going. So we'll take these little victories where we can get them. Well, again, we're not out of the woods because of that diminished risk. There will still be pockets, and depending where this may not verify exactly as the map dictates, but where these pockets show up, you're getting clobbered with heavy rain here, folks. So we got to watch out for this for the rest of the day. If you're lucky, you don't see much of anything, and it does not look like it'll be as pronounced as yesterday it appeared it would be, but there will be spots that are getting clobbered through the early evening rush here, and then come 6 p.m. that is a nasty storm system or little pocket of storms working its way just off the Cape May coastline there. So again, we still want to be weather aware throughout the rest of the afternoon and be paying attention, make sure you know what's going on out there. But we will catch a break into the early morning hours of tomorrow. Unfortunately, there are more showers and thunderstorms in our forecast, which we'll get to in the 7-day. Let's quickly talk about these threats though for today. If you're looking for a tornado, well, you know, you definitely need to be far south at this point. It is a slight risk, at least, never a guarantee, but it is one of the possibilities that we could see here today with any really strong storms that erupt. Heavy rain, though, I'd say is the biggest issue, but frequent lightning as well as strong wind are the biggest concerns. Dew points, meanwhile, yeah, you can expect that they're going to be high with this kind of a setup, right? Well into the 70s across much of the region. The driest spot is up in the mountains where not much may actually happen out of this scenario. However, I'm not leaving you out of the scenario either to see a shower or thunderstorm, just maybe not quite as much as we'll see further to the south. We're currently at 84 already in Atlantic City. Had a little sunshine to get things warming up earlier there. Only at 76 in the city. And I do think we're going to eventually get up into the 80s here. But yeah, with those clouds, you're just not going to have an opportunity to heat up quite as readily. So tomorrow, hit and miss thunderstorms are still in the cards. It looks like they could still be drenching. But again, scattered about. Thursday, probably a lingering spotty thunder shower. There might even be a stray residual shower early Friday. But generally, it looks like it gets progressively better with every passing day here. So summer festivities are looking good. Saturday looks a little steamy, granted, but it should be a pretty nice day.
Hey, I'm always looking forward to Saturday. I don't care what the weather's like.
Okay, that's perfect.
Thank you, Katie.